keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes.
Welcome to day 3, you guys. Are you all getting into that song and then it goes over and you're like, oh, you set me loose and set you, whatever it was. Okay, so I wore my butterfly. We're loose. We're spreading our wings. It's time for day 3. And we're going to be optimizing our pages today, learning how to create your opt-in for your lead magnet that you guys made. And we're going to be putting some things together. And for those of you who are the pieces are like still kind of all over the place. I also have at the bottom of this screen, please say, hey, if you're here, let me shout you out. Go ahead and set your alarm. Go ahead and set your alarm. I was just in the bathtub 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, I feel like I want to do a party. I feel like I want to do a party, something special for this group. And if you are new, I love a good party. I love a good virtual event. So I'm going to put together a bonus event for tomorrow night, Thursday, 8:30 Central. I will post it in the events section of this group. And if you've ever come to a party with me before, we're going to have prizes. I'm going to give you some bonus content. And we're going to be doing something extra special that one of our challengers inside of the boot camp is going to be able to earn. So if you've been here before, you probably already know a little bit, but get ready. So Anna is here. Good morning, Anna. Brandy is here. Jillian is here. Jean is here. Somebody said they were rocking it out with the music and then it's like, boom, right? If it says Facebook user, I can't see your name on the screen. You can simply tap on the video, open up the description and authorize StreamYard if you want your name to be seen on the screen. Hi, Shayna. Okay, so you guys, I was listening to a little bit of Jim Rohn. I was listening to a little bit of Jim Rohn while I was taking my 10-minute bath. And he said, what would it feel like to work for joy instead of necessity? Remember yesterday when we talked about how profits are better than wages? And we're moving into present day marketing, modern day marketing. You guys are learning some new things that for a lot of people, your heads might be spinning. But really, it's just another way to generate leads, right? It's a way to start putting your business on autopilot. It's a way for those of you who are super busy to step into what's working in marketing. There are still plenty of other strategies that work outside of what we're learning this week, okay? So we have more than one way to skin a cat, but when we partner what's working in social media, we can generate more leads, and more importantly, we can start learning how to find leads that come to you. So would that be beneficial? So as you start learning these kind of things and you're building your empire silently in the background, a few hours a day in your closet, while you're also working your full-time job or taking care of your kids or whatever else it is that you're doing, you start to realize, wow, I can do something because it brings me joy, not just because it's necessary. Remember yesterday we talked about waking up. How would it feel to be waking up to build your fortune instead of just going to work, right? So I hope that the things you learn this week bring you some excitement. They might be new. And when something's new, it might make your head hurt. I was talking to my friend Jacqueline. She's in this group. Hopefully you're here today, Jacqueline. And we were on the phone last night and we were talking about, she's like, oh my gosh. And she's a top network marketer. She's been very successful in business for a long time, but she's just learning some new things. She's like, I've never thought, like I didn't know these things, right? These are things that can simplify and scale your business and really bring you into the modern day world, okay? So I love that Jim Rohn said we have the ability to work for joy instead of necessity. And before we move into content, he said, tell me something good. He said, tell someone something good. Tell someone something valuable. And I was like, in this world we live in, let's spread positivity. So go ahead, type in the comments below. I don't care who it is. I don't care who you're saying it to. Tag somebody in this group. Tell somebody something good. Share some value. Share with me something you have found valuable so far in this week if you've been participating. And go out on your Facebook this week and start just spreading more value and more positivity. Okay, that's what people need. Okay, so mind blowing. I want to know who said mind blowing. If it doesn't say your name, type your name, like type me a comment. I want to know who said that. If you missed yesterday, don't worry. What you're going to learn today, you can apply right now. Okay. And then the piece that you need from yesterday, you can still go create, or you might already have. So we'll do a little bit of review on that. Quick reminder in case you just got here. Literally, my whole team's going to be like, what is she doing? Tomorrow night, 8:30, we're going to have a party. Tomorrow night, 8:30, we're going to have a party, okay? What I want you guys to be doing is participating this week in the videos, in the commenting, in the engaging, in the community, okay? And I want you to be doing your homework. If you don't apply what you're learning, you're wasting your time, you're wasting our team's time. Don't do that to yourself. You're here to grow your business. You're here to implement, okay? So we're going to be offering a very special prize that I can tell you more about later to one of the people who's been participating. It is key. You've got to keep up. You've got to be a part of what you signed up for. So even if you just got here and you're playing catch up, participate where you're at, okay? Please engage in this community. Comment on other people's posts. Ask the questions that you need answers to so that you can get the most from this event, okay? Anna loves our bonus events, and we're going to do it on Zoom. We're going to do a party. You can wear your pajamas. I don't care. But that's where I get to see your faces. It's going to be super amazing. Okay. Lead magnet is done. All right. Kim's a day behind. That's okay. Amy's working on all the things. Jean says she loves clear information. Good. Oh, and you love my hair. Can I tell you guys something? I am the queen of getting stuff done in little amounts of time. It was 10:42, 18 minutes before video went on, and I said, I should probably take a bath, wash my face, and do something with my hair. So I took a bath, washed my face, put my makeup on, curled my hair, threw a dress on, jewelry, bam, get it done. Okay, so I think that's all of the little notes I need to say. I'm going to screen share something that everybody should have, I'm hoping. This is a big resource. I hope that you have this. Hi, Julie. It was awesome to chat with you yesterday. If you guys are needing a strategy session with anyone, you can. Jessica is doing strategy sessions. I'm doing a couple calls with people. Layla's in the house. So if you're needing more clarity, make sure you comment below or reach out to your advisor, okay? Everybody should have the Boards app. Does this not look familiar to someone? Is someone like, what is that thing? If you don't know what this is a free app. Okay, everybody can download the app. There's a link that I provided up in the featured section with the welcome post. Okay, so I updated this because I decided this on Monday for you guys instead of a workbook. It's a Boards app. It's something you can access on your computer or your phone. And then you can open up, these are called keys. So there is the team. There's me, Jess, and Layla that's running this boot camp. You can access the group. You can still access the share link. If you want to help us share the love until this boot camp's over, you can still be inviting people in. You can simply invite them via the registration link that you might have used, or if you want your own sharing link, you just go to this link. So go to the Boards app, sign up for your own link. It's a free boot camp, so we are giving prizes to the top 3 people who share the love, and this link is what we'll track, okay? Then what I'm doing is I'm putting in notes from each day. So day 1, the video is here. I took some notes from the stuff I shared. I put it in there with you guys. You created your marketing message. Inside of my Impact Makers program, we coach together every week, and a lot of our students were really still working on a clear message. So we were breaking this down more. So some of you might still be working through that. On Monday, we covered the basic sales funnel. We're going to hit it again today, but this is all in the Boards app for you. And then yesterday was day 2. So I popped over the video from day 2 and then some helpful information about lead magnets. Okay, what is a lead magnet? Action takers, you've seen this information before from this section of the Boards app. And we talked about what is a lead magnet, how can you create one, but if you need the Reader's Digest of the video, click in here. Okay, so today after day 3, we're going to talk about where do we post the lead magnet, how to optimize our personal page, and how to create an opt-in form. I'll come back here and update some day 3 notes for you guys. Okay, now let me see if you guys are saying anything. Boards is amazing. Awesome. Okay, so this is a tool that I use in my network marketing business. Judy, you need my link for this board. So I can't comment right now. If someone else can, that would be great, somebody from the team. But go up to the featured section of this group where it has the welcome post, right? And it's like, welcome to the Lead Generation Bootcamp. It has the Boards app. I also shared it yesterday in a different post. I think we also emailed it out, okay? And Boards on the computer is just, the website is app.boards.com. app.boards.com. So I'm trying to move you guys into a little bit of modern day-ness, right? And this is just a way that I am sharing a lot of things. I create boards for my students in my classes, in our paid programs. I have boards for different network marketing companies. I have an onboarding board. I have all kinds of different boards. Our action takers have a board. Our impact makers have a board. So I created this tool. Hopefully it helps you guys get more out of what we're doing together here. Okay. And so awesome sauce. All right. So coming back over here, one thing we're going to be covering today. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Once you click on the link, it has you put in your email and then it adds that board to your account. If you're new, it'll create your account and then you just download the app or go log in. Okay. So if you're new, it's just another way to deliver some of this video content. Okay. Hopefully you like it. If it's not beneficial, give me feedback. I've never offered that in a free challenge before. So why is it still showing that page? Was it only showing that one page? Oh, well, I guess I'm only showing that one page. Okay, so another thing that we're going to be covering today is we are going to look at this right here, and I am going to recommend, okay, a certain tool. And when I create my landing page or opt-in form, I'm going to use one specific tool that if you don't know what to use yet, I'm going to suggest it to you. And I created a page in case you're like, where do I go grab that tool? On our website. So don't leave this training and start navigating to do and build yet. You need to watch and learn. Okay. So I'm going to go through some foundational stuff. Then it's going to be tutorial on some things you need to do to get your lead magnet into an actual clickable link where people can download it, right? And you can capture their information to move them into your funnel. So if we have someone who wants our freebie, a lot of times we just give them the recipe. We give them the sample. We give them the guide. We don't funnel them into somewhere where they're closer to us. Does that make sense? And that's what our focus is today. Okay, so I need you guys to be asking questions. Okay, I need you guys to be saying, this is not clear. I'm still in this process, because zone of proximal development, right, from my teaching days, you're going to learn from someone who's just a little bit further in the journey. And some of you are at like way starter point, and some of you are a little further in the journey. And I'm trying to bite-size piece this down for the newbie, but sometimes I'm a little bit further down the journey now, and I realize that. I've spent more, don't tell my mom, she's not here anymore, but I've spent more on online marketing classes, learning how to coach, learning how to move network marketing into the online space than she spent for me to go to my 4-year degree to get my education degree. Okay, but I'll also tell you it paid off more. Just saying. But so I realize now that after 3 years of learning some of this stuff, that if it's not bite-sized enough, you need to communicate that to me. Okay, but I'm trying to keep it simple and keep reiterating. And when you're done with this boot camp, when you're like, I want more, we'll give you more. Okay. So our focus today is a couple of things you guys can all go do right now to optimize your personal profiles. And this is mostly on Facebook is where we focus, but you can do this on Instagram. You can do it on LinkedIn. Anywhere you have a personal profile, you're going to look for 4 different things on Facebook that we're talking about today. And then Instagram, LinkedIn, they all have different features. So you're going to say, does my page really communicate who I am and how I help? Now, for those of you who are hesitant to be like out there about what you do, my question would be why? Why are you hesitant to like put out on your page that you're a health coach or that you're a jewelry stylist? Like, what's the hold up? And my second question would be is if you're afraid to put this out on your page, and we'll look at examples and see how it resonates. What's worse, having to go in somebody's inbox with some cold spammy message, or positioning yourself for the business that you do and how you help people and setting up a landing page, or you'll learn about this, a way for people to opt themselves in so that they can come to you, right? That's the struggle. I need people. Okay, well, technically, there's people all over. You need qualified people, you need interested people, and you'd really like people to come to you. Truth? We'll partner it with automation. Okay. We can talk about that, Jillian. We can partner it with an automation to save you time on the delivery of these things. So all these strategies are the same strategies I used, but when I partnered them with automation, instead of just saying, hey, I just put together a recipe for healthy protein bars that taste like Snickers, who wants it? And people are like, me, and I deliver it through Messenger on a one-time message, and I have to do all that manually. Like, wait, I can automate this stuff. And I can actually capture people's information and know who's interested. If you hesitate because you're like, well, does it have to be a public profile? It does not. I'm not requiring you to be public. I'm requiring you to optimize your page so at least the message is clear. So we'll look at that. We're going to look at how to actually create a very, very, very simple landing page, okay, using an automation tool because you're going to set yourself up to scale, right, with a form that people can just click on. So they can click on it and then they can get into your funnel. This is our focus today. Here's the reasons why. And you guys, time equals money. So when you're like, I don't want to spend the time to do this. This is such a learning curve. I don't want to go through a class. I don't want to have to take another course. I don't want to have to work with another coach. Well, you're spending a lot of time wasted and you're not making any money. So let me save you some time because time equals money. Okay. And so automation can do that for you. Partnering with someone who's a little further in the journey and can teach you all the things they already went through 3 years to learn, can teach you in 3 months. Time is money, right? Okay, a lot of what your time is going to be spent in this realm is just simply publishing a landing page, publishing a lead magnet. Okay, that's where your time you will have to do that part. The rest can run on automation. So quick review of the sales funnel, and then we'll move into some little actual things you're going to do. I put this picture here because that light was shining. That's me and my sister, one of my sisters. Okay, so this is a basic funnel. I want you guys to understand, based on what you've been doing already, where each of these things come in, because a lot of people don't know this, okay? So basically, a lot of us probably understand the traffic side. A lot of us understand that we can have a presence on a business page, a Facebook personal page, we can have private groups, we can have public groups, we can go over to Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest, we can have a website. All of these are traffic generators. It's a way to find people. You can do it in person. You can find people at your kid's school, at your church, at the grocery store. There's traffic all over, right? People are walking all over the internet. People are walking all over all the things. The goal is not just to have a traffic presence. The goal is to take the people that are in any of these places, find the ones who can benefit from what you do, how you help, what you sell, and lead them in to your funnel. Okay. So once they don't just become traffic anymore, we actually capture their information. Okay. They come into a Facebook group, they get into our email list. We have their phone number, we have their information, we have a contact method with them. They're leads. Are they quality leads? Hopefully. Remember vanity metrics? We don't care about a group of 18,000 if they are not our perfect prospect or if they don't have a need we can serve. But that takes qualifying them. Okay. So leads is what we're working on. How can we get people actually in the funnel, actually on our piece of paper, our leads list, right? The next two steps that you'll do that we're not teaching in this class right now is the middle of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel. Okay. So a lot of times people are like super leads heavy, or they have a lot of traffic but don't know how to move them into leads. Maybe you have 1 million views on TikTok, but nobody that's buying your products or that has come into your funnel. That's a problem, right? Vanity metrics, once again. Then you're like, great, Cathy, I found 10 people who want my clean eating guide, 10 people who want my planner. How do I sell the thing? How do I transition this from people on a list to coming out as a sale? That's the middle of the funnel. And this is probably my favorite part to teach. I love conversion strategies. Okay. We have to learn how to get into conversations with people and be like real. We have to have it be purposeful, right? Not just a post and hope it converts, so that we can get a sale and so that we can have an actual business system that we know how to find people, we know how to talk to people, and we know how to close some sales, right? And then just like Jim Rohn says, do things enough, a ratio will appear. So this is what we're working through so that you can have more people. You will need the strategy to get into a conversation. You'll need to know what to do next, okay? You'll need to know some sales skills to close, to recruit, to book parties, right? I have different systems for that. After they come out of the bottom of the funnel, if they don't convert, we have a follow-up system. If they do convert as a customer, we need a customer retention system. And if they convert as a team member, we need a team onboarding system. It's a lot to do business, right? But it's really not that hard when you have someone that can help you. Now, middle of the funnel, before I come sit down and do some screen sharing with you guys, I want you guys to understand you've already been doing all these pieces. You just didn't know it. You might be putting stuff out over on social, trying to drive traffic, running content. You might be lacking some things that you should do to actually get them to qualify into your funnel, right? Or you might have group members. So you have a ton of leads, but you're not really getting into good conversations with them. You're not presenting what you have, or maybe you are and you're not closing, but you're doing a little bit of all this, right? Who would say right now, I'm doing at least a little bit of this somewhere? I may not be doing it super well, but I'm doing some of it. If you can identify exactly what you need more of, that helps. So if you say, I have an awesome party, I just need to get more people there. I have an awesome video. I have an awesome upline that will do a presentation. I just need to get people there. We need more leads. If you say, I've got 1,000 leads and don't know what to do with them, got a different problem, right? So we got to have the whole system. You might be doing email marketing. I'm going to guess a lot of people aren't. Okay, but this is where we're going to start to add this on. You might be doing live video, either through video presentations, just showing up on your live. You might be doing messenger chats with people. You might be text messaging people. You might be meeting one-on-one with people, or doing group or in-home presentations or online. So I feel like a lot of people are doing a little bit of everything. They don't know where it fits in. And my biggest goal is clarity, understanding where each of these things are, and understanding you can't have just one piece of this, okay? You can't have just one piece of this. So in the conversation piece, when I start talking to you about, go ahead and build an email list. Why not? It's just another way to get in front of people and have a conversation. It's another way to present, right? I partner that with my live presentations because I love live video and I love parties. But I have another communication method to stay in front and to nurture, right? Okay. I don't know who says I don't know how to get there. Please help. Not yet on the emails. Love lives though. Okay. So this is really what we're doing, where we're going to now move into focus this minute. I'm going to sit down over here and turn my computer and open up my screen share. Is yesterday you made something called a lead magnet. This is an attractor to get people into your funnel. Okay. Now I want you to think about lead magnets. If you're a party girl, where are my party girls at? Okay. If you're a party girl and you're like, did I ever do lead magnets? Like, how did I attract people into my funnel? I guess you could consider your hostess a lead magnet, right? She was your referral source. She's like, hey, my friend Cathy's doing this thing. Come join us. You know, I get to invite 5 people. What we could do, even with the party, is have all those people that were attracted by your hostess opt in to your funnel. So now they're no longer just sitting there holding a lead magnet or whatever. That doesn't really make sense, but we get them into our funnel because not all of them will convert at the party, right? If you have a lead magnet that's a sample, we know that a lot of people will grab your free samples and only like one of them out of 10 will use it, right? If you have captured the information with all of them and you can stay in front of them, you can invite them into your next video presentation, your next party. You can have them on your email list. It's a way to capture the information because a lot of you have leads, but you haven't done it well. So what we're going to do today is create a simple opt-in that you can use anywhere. You're going to use it with me today to learn how to optimize your personal profile and post it there. But anywhere you can put your opt-in page on your bio and your Instagram, at your parties when the guests come in, they can opt in and get your free little lead magnet. Now they're in your funnel, okay? You can post it inside of your group. You can pin it in the featured section. Once you create this, you are going to be like, I now have a thing that I can put in front of people, and you can start thinking about all the places you could post this. Right now, you just have the tangible, right? We need the actual form they're going to opt in on, okay? So give me just a minute. Type your questions so far. I got to take a couple boxes off my situation here, turn my camera, turn my light, and sit my butt down because we're going to go through 4 things you should do to optimize your personal profile, which will be part of your homework tonight. Don't leave this class and do it yet. And then how you can create a simple landing page, okay? And I'll give the different words. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a 30-second countdown timer. No, I'm not. You're just going to watch this whole mess. Just roll with me. Okay, so I got to remove boxes because literally my computer is on a stand there. All right, let me turn my light and we'll get rolling. Okie dokie smokies, painless. Okay, so I really love this class a lot. It's a lot more teacher mode. It's a lot more like to-dos, but are you guys understanding the process? Are you guys understanding the flow and the process? And ultimately, that whether you've been a home party girl, whether you've been a one-on-one person, whether you're brand new in business and not a network marketer, okay, you need to have a way to capture lead information. And instead of just having a billboard or an ad that you don't know if it's working, right? Instead of just having a sign, people like put their information in and now you have a list. And now you can never say I don't have people. Okay. Okay, good. You can capture info when people join your groups. Now we always teach this in the basic class. Okay. Good. It's all clicking. We always teach this in the basic class that everybody should have a Facebook group. This is the foundation of my Impact Makers program, is monetizing Facebook groups, okay? And you capture information just through the simple membership questions, but we're partnering opt-in forms with the groups so that it's not just capturing the information on the Facebook side, it's opting them into a funnel. Okay, hey, Christina. All right, you guys, so screen share time. Let's start with optimizing your personal profile. And I will go ahead and type that, optimize your profile. I want to show you where all this stuff is going to show up. And then any of it that you don't have created, you have to go create. And it's going to be amazing. And you're going to share your pages and we're all going to support each other and it's going to be incredible. Okay, so this is a group, obviously. This is the group you guys are in right now. I'm going to switch us over to my personal page. And then I'm going to show you some other personal pages of other people's. But there's 4 key areas that every single person right now can, after this class, go fix on your page. And the purpose is to set your personal profile up to communicate how you help people. Okay? The reason behind it is because you're a business owner. You believe in what you're doing. You want to help as many people as you can help. You want to avoid being spammy on social media. You don't want to feel weird and wrong about what you're doing. And you're trying to avoid the personal reach outs. Like, hey girl, I just started this thing. Oh my God, you should so take a look at it. When we learn how to start, and this is not this class, this is part of social selling workshop, this is part of impact, but when you start learning where else you can go find people outside of how we're teaching in this class, and they come check out your profile, that's going to be one way that people are like, oh, that's who she is, that's what she does. If you're a party girl and you have hostesses inviting guests, I friend request the guest and they're going to come check you out, right? If you're posting in any other groups, they're going to come check you out. And if they come to your page and it's not optimized, it's not funneling them forward with you. And this is what I'm teaching you right now. So let me take a drink. The very first thing is I want you to change your cover photo, okay? You don't have to have it exactly like mine, but this is just something, I'll show you Kaylee's in a minute here. This is just something that you guys can do. Let me log out of this, hang on. That very quickly communicates who you are, how you help, and how people can get more information, okay? So I created a cover photo through Canva. I know the settings are wrong because it's not showing up completely correctly on my personal page. I need to go fix that, but done is better than perfect, so we're going to be all right. And I just put my I help statement onto my banner, okay? And then I have a clickable button, but it's not technically clickable. I edited in Canva where it says click here to join my group, okay? Now, if you're in Impact Makers, Vicki Johnstone is our branding and Canva expert. She can help you with graphics creation, with branding. If you're trying to figure it all out, you want it to look beautiful. But again, done is better than perfect. Okay, so go to Canva, look up some cover photo templates, and you will be just fine. So click here, and then I have a click here button. This is where you guys would put your I help statement, and your click here to blank could be to join my group. It could be click here to grab my free clean eating guide. Click here to grab my style guide. Click here to get samples of, my favorite lipsticks. Okay, right now, you guys, what could your click here be? Start thinking about that. This is just a way for people to take action if they want to. And then I'm not going to go through all the steps as far as like doing a brand new one, but over here on the right, the key is to put a description on the actual photo. So it's not technically a clickable button like I'm clicking right now, but watch what happens. If I go back, watch what happens live. If I click on this, it opens the description. I thought I turned that thing off. It opens the description, and this is where you say, hey, click, join, come grab my guide, come grab my freebie, and you'll put the link. I'm going to help you guys create the link in a bit here, okay? So that's one thing everybody can do. I'll show you Kaylee's, and Kaylee is a friend of mine in the network marketing space. Kaylee is also a podcaster. She is one of our Impact Makers students. And one thing I have been working with her on is her personal page. So I thought I turned this off. How do I make that thing go away? It's gonna drive me crazy. Hang tight just a second. Sorry, guys. I don't want that thing to keep popping up. Okay. There we go. I hope that makes it go away. Okay. So Kaylee, if you come to her personal page, and this is something that I've been working with her on, I said, Kaylee, you're a podcaster. And Kaylee, I don't know if you're here right now. If you are, you're probably like cringing, like, no, don't show my page. I'm like, why doesn't it tell me more about who you are and how you help people here? Because you could really be moving people into your funnel. And she's like, well, this is a lot of my friends and family on this page. And some of us hesitate to put our message out there very clear because we're afraid we're going to offend somebody. And I'm like, girl, you help people establish healthy habits. You work with women. You've been instrumental for me. Let's optimize this page. So Kaylee, I expect, especially after this video, that now you're going to go implement this. She's working on a cover photo. She's been sending them over to our Impact Makers chat to put a cover photo out here that tells more about who she is and how she helps, with a clickable link into her funnel, because she's already got a lead magnet. We also talked with her about just having her lead magnet linked here, and she has an I help statement, or she tells how people help. So Kaylee, this is a great example of a beautiful family. And here's what I suggested. Keep the family photo. It's a beautiful photo. Go edit it in Canva and just let people know how you can help. and give them a freebie right on your personal page. Okay. So everybody can do that. So that's one thing that I want to see a lot of you evaluate is, could there just be a stronger message on your personal profile? The next thing that everybody wants to take a look at is your bio section. Now, right now I have a very direct call to action to come into the boot camp instead of my I help statement. You can play with your bio if you have an event going on. If you don't, you can do your, hey, there's Kaylee right there. There's Kaylee. She's watching. So, and Kaylee, I could show your group too if you drop the link of your group. But your I help statement or your bio section should be filled out on your personal page. And now, right now, I have literally the lead in right to boot camp, but you can say, I help moms with create simple meal plans so that they can have one healthy meal every single day. And have a healthy meal for less than $10 every single day, something like that, right? And then you could have it be a clickable link right to your opt-in, which I'll show you guys how to create that. Or you can just fill it out with text. Now, if you put a link, that will be the same link that I used up here, okay? If you're doing your I help statement, I'm playing with mine on different ones, but it will only be clickable on the computer, all right? So on the phone, it's not clickable, so you can evaluate if you want to do that. And then as far as your bio section, I want you guys to go through your bio section, or I'm sorry, your details section and edit down. Some people's have like a ton of stuff that doesn't really focus on your perfect prospect. It might tell the 12 colleges you went to, the 12 cities you lived in, all the things that really aren't focusing on your message and how you help people. So I streamed mine down. I'm newly into the Maxwell Leadership Program. I'm a team member with the John Maxwell Leadership Program now. So I thought that would be good to put on there. I put my business page link that I'm the owner and creator of PCAT-U, which is my online university. And then you can put right here either a lead into one of your other pages if they're optimized, or you can simply link your lead magnet right here for the page I'm about to show you guys, okay? Last thing that you guys can do, and I understand not everybody can do this, I think it's coming to most profiles, is you can actually pin a post to the top of your personal profile, okay? So same cover photo, when I updated it, I simply pinned it to the top. And I did that by just clicking the 3 dots on whatever post I wanted to pin to the top. And I chose pin post. Now it says unpin post, which I don't want to do. So by pinning the post, what that does is when somebody comes to my page, that's the first thing they see. It's kind of almost like a business page. Like Facebook is starting to put some features in here where we know that our personal profiles are set to be social. We're not supposed to sell. It's supposed to be engaging, create conversation. But there are some features in here now where you could really set this up a little bit for some of the things that we do over on business pages, which is a pinned post. So this is great because this right here is my lead magnet. When they join here, they get the training vault, the resources, and now we get your name and email in exchange for that information, and we can tell you about all of our upcoming events. Is this making sense? So those are a couple things everybody could do to optimize your profile. Now you might be like, well, who cares? Does it matter? Yes, it matters if people are coming to scope you out. It matters if people are coming over here and there's no clear message. They're going to have to sort through. You're going to be more reliant on you going to them, which is the outbound messaging, instead of them coming to you. So I actually have a couple people in this class because they came over to my page. I don't know if we were in a common group. I don't know where they found my profile. It can take time, but this is a one-time thing that you do. Set it up, and as you continue to expand your network, this can continue to work, but you don't have to set it up over and over. Done, okay? Okay, let me look at questions real quick. Your day job, I mean, it's totally up to you guys if it's applicable. I don't tell them that I have a summer camp, right? I have a summer camp I run out of my home. I don't advertise that on there. Maybe if you had a marketing statement that's like full-time corporate career women teaching, for full-time corporate career woman teaching others how to build their fortunes in their part-time. I don't know if that even makes sense. And then maybe you might want to put your job if that like positions you in a certain way, I guess. But I've been trying to take some of that extra stuff out of there. That might be a distraction, and really use my personal page as my funnel. Okay. Now, let me see what Jean said. Because I was taught not to mix business. Okay, so let's talk about this. Very, very important point. I am very open now about my coaching business. Okay. It says right there who I help, how I help them. If you're with network marketing, your brand is you. You don't go on your page, and I'm glad we're talking about this. You're not going to go on your page and say anything about how you do this with a certain company. You are your brand. And if you guys are struggling with really what to post, how often to post, not being weird on social, you can play with this stuff and see if you don't start bringing in more leads and if it's something that you love. I will tell you that I love optimizing my profile, putting my message out there, letting people know how I can help, because guess what? Right before this class, one of my friends that's on Facebook messaged me. She told me her story. She asked, could I help? I've never prospected her. I've never told her what I do, but my message is clear and I stay consistent with my content. That's a mix. A lot of my content is my life, right? But my business is also part of my life. That is part of me. So mixing business with pleasure is trying to act like business isn't part of your, or trying not to mix business with your personal page is trying to act like your business is not part of you. Now, if you're trying not to go overboard, that's the balance, right? The overboard of like constant business post is never anything we do. Okay. Do we do an attraction system? Do we put out the message for people to receive it? Yes. We're not knocking through the door, sitting on their couch and being like, come join my team, right? So, Jean, this is just the starting point, is something you could do if you want to have it more public with a social media presence, and you don't have to change your profile over for public for people to see this. They can still see your cover photo, link, and come into your funnel. Okay. Now, what you're going to do next, and let me see what Layla said. Oh, good. This is really a training, like intense, right? Okay. Next, what you guys are going to do is you've got your page optimized. You've got your, and this is for, remember, this is for attraction marketing. This is for passive prospecting. If you enjoy more of the behind the scenes building, or you never tell anybody anything about what you do, you don't need to do this part. I completely built my business in the background with online parties in this closet before I knew how to optimize my personal profile and have a lead magnet and have an opt-in. Because I have those things now, I have more people coming to me than me going to people. But those of you in our bigger classes understand active strategy and passive strategy, right? You understand the difference. Active strategy can be your bread and butter. It can convert faster. It requires more work from you. Passive strategy, you set things up and then you wait for people to come to you. It may not convert as high and fast, but you're not doing the work over and over and over again. Does that make sense? If you struggle because you have multiple businesses, represent you. And if you are a brand, if you are a person and you are your brand, what do you really love to help people do? Do you love to help women create extra streams of income? Do you love to help women look and feel their best through simple at-home beauty routines? Maybe you do that with the makeup products, and maybe you do that with the nail products, right? If you're building multiple businesses, I would encourage you to focus only on one for the team building side. If you're an affiliate with multiple things and that kind of fits into your brand, really figure out what is the main one you're focusing on growing. And the other one can be like how I'm an affiliate with tools, right? Or I can refer out the I don't know. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, but pretend I could. It's not a distraction. It's just an added value. Okay. Okay. Let's go into the last part, which is creating your landing page. And this is homework you guys can go implement. What you have to do is, have a place for people to opt in. So if you don't want to optimize your personal profile, but you just want to get your lead magnet to have a link that you can share over to your email list, that you can put into your private Facebook group, that you can text out to your friends and have them opt in, that's the next thing of what you guys can do. And I'll give you a tool that you can do it with. We're not going to go into the all full out training in this class. We can pick back up on some of this tomorrow as well. But I want to show you, you need to have a way that your link is clickable so that it's shareable, and ideally a way that it's something that people would have to give you information and opt in. Okay. So if you made a lead magnet and it is a PDF, if it is a Canva doc, if it is anything like that, you can simply go put it into Google Docs or Google Drive, and it can make a clickable link for people. If you used Canva, you can do it directly through there. You could just deliver it manually, but I'm going to introduce you guys to an email marketing system that I'm using with my students that has a free option. I will tell you, if you want to take this next step, okay, and we work very closely with our students on these steps because it is a lot if in the beginning, but it's really a very simple tool. If you want to take that next step where you can have something that looks like, let's see what mine is, Cathy Callahan .club. Is it organic posting strategies? I just shared one with you guys where you're like, I want to have an easy way for people just to click a button and get the thing. Strategies. I think this is the one I just created for you guys. We'll find out. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I'll go into my Aweber account. There is a company called Aweber. You guys can go to the website on your screen. Okay, there is a free account, and I often debate, am I going to teach this in a basic boot camp, and am I going to reserve it for my paid classes? In our paid classes, we're going to take you fully into this. On the base level, I at least want to be the one to empower you with a great tool if you don't know where to start, so that if you're not moving forward with me, I've got you set up for some success. If you're with MLM, this is a company that does allow MLM. They have great support, and they can very easily get you started on what's called a landing page. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like if you really want to spend the extra time over the next 24 hours working on your landing page. Girl, go. It is fun. It is a way to really elevate your online presence. Okay, it was just called organic posting. And what it's going to look like is very, very simply, with a couple of buttons, you can go create an opt-in form where people can get whatever your freebie was. Okay, so think about what your freebie is. In this case, it was my organic posting strategies guide. If you guys want this guide, you can go grab it. It's a 7-page work, and it's a freebie, right? So I can offer this to people. They'll put in their name and phone number. I created this right through Aweber. Okay. If you're like, I would love something like this. Yes, it's super basic. I mean, I'm not spending 10 hours on these things, right? If you guys want to create something like this, I'm going to get you started today. If you are on like, I've got enough, I'm good for now, that's okay. You can stop there. Okay. Another one, here's one we created for health and wellness. Super basic. Like, look, not even any pictures. I don't care. I'm just trying to have a link that I can post everywhere. A link that I can email and say, hey, you want this thing? Fill out this form. Oh, you want my samples? Fill out this form. Oh, you want my my planner? Fill out this form. Some people do this very simply through like Jotform or Google Form, but this, using a landing page through Aweber, will actually capture these people's emails and start building your email list. This is key. If you want to get your business outside of a different platform that you don't own, you need to start building your email list. I teach all of my students and all of my team, even if you don't know what to do with it yet, how would it feel to have a list of 100 or 150 or 10 emails? When I started this with the class that I was in, I think I had an email list of like 300 or 400. Our email list is now over 7,000. Capturing emails in exchange for information. And the day Facebook died, we had a way to communicate with people. They very simply put in their name and email, and they say, I want it, and it delivers the thing. Now, there's a little bit of setup behind there, so I'm going to show you one key step that you guys can work on over the next 24 hours, and then we'll be done with class for today. If you go to the site on your screen and you go to socialsaleschool.com/tools, it's just one very simple page that will give you the link to have an account like this. And then you very, very, very simply just go into landing pages and create a landing page. And there's lots of templates, okay? Y'all can go get fancy, but don't. Like, let's keep it simple. Go to opt-in. All we want is a simple way to opt people in to get the information that we're going to give them, that lead magnet that you made yesterday, okay? So click on opt-in, and then I just like this simple sign up. I preview it. If you want to, just choose it. I'm just telling you that's the one I teach for simplicity. And all you have to do is like click some things, make it say what you want to say. If you want to delete some things, just click on the little boxes. You'll see the little trash cans. So I delete out the trash can. I delete out their little, demonstration of their whatever that is, of the Aweber thing. You can delete out all the social accounts if you don't know how to edit them, although they're very easy. You just click on each of them, and then over on the right, you just edit them to put in your Facebook account, okay? It's very easy. If you don't want to show Twitter because you don't have a Twitter, you can delete that one, so on and so forth, okay? So I remove that, I remove that, I would leave those 4, and I would just make sure you edit those buttons if you leave them so they actually click. Here is where you just tell people what they're going to get. I know we have somebody doing planners. Get my free planner to help you work 2 hours a day. Okay. Purposefully, whatever, make it very fancy. And then you can leave it just like that and delete out all the rest of this text, or you can edit that text and just give them 3 little bullet points of what they're getting. If I'm simplifying, I just delete that out. If you hate this picture and these colors, you can spend some time in here. You don't have to, but every button you click opens up an option on the right and you can just change it, okay? If you hate this background photo, I would understand. You can play with the page options to get rid of the background photo and come down to background and just delete that thing out. Goodbye, okay? Now, it's just fun. I know this is techie for some people. For our students, we can actually give you pages I've created so that you don't have to start from scratch, but we're all in different businesses. And if you're moving into some modern day marketing type things, this is one thing that a lot of the classes are teaching: landing pages and opt-in forms to build your email list. So bonus for you on a free lead generation bootcamp, we're diving into paid content. Congratulations. I hope you're excited. The only thing I really, really, really need you to pay attention to, and this next piece will make sense later, but click on the little form. So this is a form, and I want you to click on that before you save this thing. And I want you to come up here where it says form. Okay, when you click on that, you're just going to give it something called a tag, and you can make up the tag. So it can be called Clean Eating Guide, Free Planner, sample, makeup sample. Why you want to tag this specific form is once you learn how to email people, you'll be able to email the people who wanted that thing. You'll be able to send that thing through email. So right now you're just setting up the opt-in side, and that's as far as we're going today. But the key piece is when you're here, like, tell the system, hey, everybody who clicks this form, come over here where it's really small and says form. I want you to go to the side that says submission, and these are steps that people can miss. This is already in your boards app, by the way. I want you to just add a tag, okay? This is just something you will use later. So if you are giving them a free planner, tag it free planner. Tag it whatever you want, doesn't matter, but just give it a tag. So later when you're searching your email or when you're telling the system to email people that free planner, you know who you're emailing. So that will come together in time. The farthest we're going to go in this class together is really getting just your basic landing page up, getting your lead magnet ready, and having places to go put it, okay? Another way to generate leads. So after you've created your little form, put a tag, you can save it. And guess what? You now have a landing page. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't title it. I didn't title it. And then you can publish it. You can see what it looks like on the phone over there. Once you publish it, now there's a clickable link. Yes, you can shorten it. Yes, you can personalize it. We're not doing all that right now, but look, boom, I have a landing page. People can opt in. I could post this on my business page, my personal page, my groups. They can put in their name and email, and now they will be in my system. Okay. We will have to work through the steps of what you do next from there to actually deliver the lead magnet that you set up yesterday. We're not going to for time today, but now that I've done that, if I went into the subscribers list, now I'm a new subscriber, although I already was a subscriber. I'm not going to show that page actually because there's a bunch of people. Okay, so now we have to put all the pieces together in your brain. You have learned a lot. Congratulations. Did you make it to the end of this video? I would like to do some review, and then I would like to do a homework day 2 winner. Okay. In review, in this lead generation bootcamp, you are learning a new passive strategy where you can create something one time, and you can use it all the time. You can start to move your business into autopilot. You can have something that's a tool that you've created. You can spend time making it super spectacular. You can keep it super simple, and you can start thinking, where could I share this thing? Think, where could I share my opt-in form that will give people my lead magnet? Now, remember, don't share this thing yet. You got another step to do, okay? What you can start thinking about is, oh my gosh, every time I do a TikTok video and make a shake, I could be like, want my free shake recipe? Click the link below. Every time, or go to my bio. Every time you do a story, every time you do a party, you guys, hey, all of you who are guests here, we have a free giveaway we're doing. If you want to enter, click the link up at the top. It will enter you to win in my giveaway. Think about all the things you can be doing with lead magnets to create very simple landing pages with them. And now, not only have you captured information, as you move forward to learning more about email marketing, learning more about other ways to communicate outside of just Facebook, outside of just the messenger, outside of being spammy whammy, right? There's a new communication method that feels better. Okay, we can partner this with everything we do. All right, so if you decide to jump in, I know, right? I was only supposed to share one thing today. I shared 2. If you decide to dive in and create your own landing page, I'd love to see it. Don't share it yet. We want to make sure the settings behind it are good. We want to hook up the email that will deliver the thing, right? But we still got 2 more days of live training together, so don't worry. If you decide to optimize your personal profile, even if it's a little update, you don't have to be like, I help struggling network marketers move from, negative 5,000 to positive. Like, don't be weird. Do whatever feels good to you. But, if you just step out there a little bit with your message, it builds confidence when someone responds, right? It builds confidence when someone's like, I didn't know that you did that. And you're like, oh yeah, it's like a little secret thing that I somehow hope that people buy, but I didn't tell them, right? And it keeps me from having to be in the private messages. It attracts people to you. So if you decide to do any of the optimizations on your personal page, even if you don't have a landing page, but you optimize it to your Facebook group. Did you remember that's what I showed you? Before I had a landing page, I just funneled them into my group. Once you've got your landing page, we can update that and test out having your landing page with your opt-in over on those links, okay? Oh my God, I've gone a whole hour. I gotta stop. Okay, so if you guys made it this far, day 3 homework or day 2 homework winner, I'm gonna pull your name real quick. And your homework today is to go look at anything you could do to optimize your personal profile. If you are hesitant and you're not gonna make a darn change at all, just review it. See if there's anything that you could do a little bit better, anything you could clear. And if there's nothing you want to change, I'm not going to force your hand, okay? If you want to move into modern day marketing, that's who we're speaking to, okay? Our lead magnet creators, we had 43 people comment. Our winner for today, I close my eyes and I get to pick, oops, wait a second, I scrolled out. Sarah Brown J.E. She is still working on her lead magnet and she has shared a fresher face. Tips for a fresher face in 2022. Sarah, you are the homework winner for today. Congratulations. I will pop over the page that you need, or the number you need to text. Have fun creating those lead magnets, you guys. I will see you tomorrow for day 4. If you want to come to the party, and if you want an opportunity to work more closely with me and my team, we're going to be giving away an opportunity for someone to do that with a partial scholarship. Now, if you've never heard that before, I'll be posting more, we'll be emailing more. To participate, you have to be showing up, you have to be doing the work, and I'll have a little entry form. And then tomorrow night at the party, I'm gonna pick somebody. Okay, I'm gonna pick somebody. I'm gonna invite you into our full school where we can help you implement more of these things, where we can work more closely with you. So more to come on that. I'm realizing we have way too much recovering and daily training. So we're going to be doing more with that at the party tomorrow night. And we do prizes every 10 minutes. Sarah Brown, please text PCATU prize to 618-417-7228. Our winner from day 1 picked a ring light. Our winner from day 2, I have not seen yet. And that's it. I got to go because, gosh, I kept you guys forever. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4 live, 11 a.m. Central. Okay. Tomorrow night, 8:30 Central, I'm inviting you via Zoom. Don't freak out. You can be in your PJs, drink your wine, drink your tea. Don't care. We'll be chill. I'll show you a little bit more about some bonus features that we can do from what we're learning in this boot camp. We will invite someone into our full program on a partial scholarship, and I'll show you more of what that includes, and we'll do prizes every 10 minutes. All right, that's it. Bye for now.